What's up everyone, this is Cyberknight, and tonight of course even more Yu-Gi-Oh news for you guys. It looks like now we have brand new Shiranui cards that have been revealed, and there's actually quite a few of them. I think we have 6 different cards. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, as you guys can tell, they're even getting a brand new Synchro Monster and a Link Monster. I'm just going to have everything to the side like I've been editing for the other ones so you guys can see as we're talking about each card basically, instead of the smaller images. So, of course, everything's on the organization's website, link in the description if you want to follow along with me, and let's get going. First off, we have Shiranui Sensei. It is a level 2 fire zombie effect monster, 600 attack, 0 defense. Its effect is, you can only use this card's names 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. If this card is in your graveyard, you can control 2 or more Shiranui monsters with different names. You can special summon this card, but banish it if it leaves the field. If this card is banished, you can target one zombie monster you control. It gains 600 attack till the end of this turn. So pretty simple, you know, if it's in the graveyard, then you just have 2 Shiranuis, you get this on your side of the field. So that way you have more monsters out there, which then can help you Synchro Summon, or of course, I guess even Link Summon now, because they do get a Link Monster. So either way, that's what happens, and then also it's banished when it leaves the field, and then if this card is banished, you're able to get a zombie monster you control and power it up by 600 attack. So pretty simple, I guess, and straightforward, just a way to get a monster out on the field, and I guess you can also power up one of your zombies if you want to as well. Pretty cool. Then after that, we have Shiranui Spiritualist. It is a level 4 fire zombie effect monster, 1500 attack, 0 defense. Its effect is, you can only use this card's names 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one Shiranui Spectral Sword from your hand or deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for this turn except zombie monsters. If this card is banished, you can draw 1 card, then discard 1 card. So for this one, it is pretty much a searcher for Shiranui Spectral Sword. Blah, that's hard for me to say, I'm sorry. That is kind of a tongue twister. But it's a way to get one from your hand or deck and get it to your side of the field. So it kind of searches for it, gets it on the field, helps you set up for that too, which is pretty awesome. Not only that too, I mean, you're able to draw a card and then discard a card. So, you know, pretty interesting on that. I mean, being able to draw more cards is good. You don't mind sending some of your zombie monsters, obviously, to the graveyard too, so that's not a problem for you. And again, it's just kind of a setup card, really, just like the previous one. So, pretty straightforward for both of those. After that, we have the brand new Synchro Monster, which, wow, that artwork is pretty cool. Shiranuis always have good artwork, but I really like this one. It is Shiranui Spiritsaga. It is a fire zombie synchro, level 7, 2100 attack and 0 defense. Requires 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner monsters. Anyway, its effect is you can only special summon Shiranui Spiritsaga once per turn. Once per turn, you can banish 1 monster from your graveyard or face up from your field, then apply 1 or more of these effects in sequence, depending on the kind of card it was. If it's a zombie, all monsters you control gain 300 attack. Fire attribute, destroy 1 spell or trap card on the field. Synchro Monster, destroy 1 monster on the field. This card's pretty awesome. I mean, that is actually really interesting. So, with it, of course, you can only bring out 1 of these per turn. I mean, that's the first part of its effect. And then also, too, whenever you are, you know, banishing a monster from your graveyard or face up on your field, you get 1 of these effects depending on which card it was. So, zombies, obviously, you get a power-up. Fire attribute, which that's easy, you get to destroy a spell or trap card. Synchro Monster, destroy a monster on the field. So I guess if you go for a Shiranui Synchro, you know, fire attribute, zombie, and all that, then you're just going to be able to do all that kind of stuff, which that is pretty insane when you think about it. So, really good Synchro, I think so anyway. I mean, I'm not like a Shiranui, you know everything about them, but from my experience, sounds like a pretty good card. So, looking forward to seeing what that can do. That's really interesting. I like to how it's like a sequence. You get a lot of effects from that. And then after that, we have the brand new Link Monster, which is Shiranui Splendidsaga. It is a Link 3 fire effect monster with 2300 attack. The Link arrows are at the top, left, and bottom, and the materials have to be 2 zombie monsters. So, we can work with other zombie decks, I guess, too. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, its effect is, you can only use this card's names 3 effect once per turn. The first effect is, Synchro monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Fire monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you target 1 of your banished zombie Synchro monsters, special summon to your zone this card points to. Again, that is really interesting. We're seeing yet again where, for an older archetype, not too old really for this one, that we get a Link Monster that helps you bring out your monsters. I mean, it always helps with whatever theme it is to bring out more of those monsters, and also protect them. And that's what we're seeing too. So it protects your Synchro Monsters from card effects, it also protects your Fire Monsters from being destroyed by battle, and then you're able to basically revive one of your zombie Synchros, and, you know, summon it to where this card points to. So you can combo this with the previous one, the Synchro we just talked about. Let's say you banish one of your Synchro Monsters, you get all those different effects. I mean, there's several. And then, of course, after that, you can bring back that Synchro, I guess, with the Link Monster. So that is, wow, that sounds like that's going to be pretty interesting to see what's going to happen on that. Again, I'm no Shiranui expert, but that sounds like that's going to be pretty fun and a pretty good effect for them too. Also, yeah, just being able to use zombies with it shouldn't be too tough to bring out either. So I'm glad it's, you know, not just like all Shiranui or something like that part of it. So pretty easy to bring out. Then after that, moving on to the spell card, we have Shiranui Spiritsaga. It is a quick play spell card, and its effect is, you can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. If your opponent controls a monster, discard one zombie type monster, special summon one Shiranui monster with a different name from your deck or graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except zombie monsters. So with this card, basically you discard a zombie, then you get a Shiranui monster that of course has a different name from your deck or graveyard, and get it on your side of the field. Your opponent has to have a monster, but still, I mean, it's like you're in a way recycling one of your zombies. Like, okay, I'm getting rid of this one, which, I mean, obviously, like I said earlier, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Zombie monsters don't mind being sent to the graveyard. You're setting up for more plays. That's with anything that involves zombies, so not a problem for you. So essentially, it's not really even like a cost in a way. It's like you're setting up for even more just by discarding a zombie. So that's pretty awesome, and being able to just choose one of your Shiranui after that and get it on your side of the field and everything is going to be pretty interesting. So yeah, it seems like a pretty good quick play in my opinion. And then for our last card, we have the trap card, and it is Shiranui Style Skill. It's a normal trap card, and its effect is, you can only use either this card's name's 1 or 2 effect per turn, and only once that turn. The first effect, the 1 effect, is special summon one zombie monster from your hand, but banish it if it leaves the field. The 2 effect is, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one zombie monster you control. It becomes unaffected by other card effects for the rest of this turn. So basically from this, you're able to special summon a zombie monster from your hand. It gets banished when it leaves the field, but obviously not much of a problem for you. And then also, whenever this is in the graveyard, it's still useful because you can just banish it and then target a zombie you control, and it becomes unaffected by other card effects for the rest of this turn. So if you wanted to, you could like maybe, I guess, protect the Link Monster, and that way you can protect the others, you know, basically from its effect, or something like that. Even, you know, protect one of your Synchros or whatever you want to do on that. But yeah, it sounds like it's going to be useful just because that easy special summon for a zombie monster, and then also being able to protect those zombies. Yeah, I think that will also come in handy for them too. So let me know what you guys think about these cards. Do you like them? Do you not like them? I especially want to hear from you guys out there that use Shiranui, because I've used them here and there, but nothing that's like pure Shiranui cards. Like I've used Solitaire with different decks and things like that. So I really want to know your opinion on it. But from what I know and what I've used of them, seems like some pretty cool cards, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to be able to do, and just getting new support is pretty awesome. So let me know what you guys think about these. Again, these will be in Savage Strike, which is the next set coming out for Japan, just like everything else I've talked about. I mean, we've talked about a Warlord and Cyverse Synchro Monster, and also tonight we've talked about new TG support. So check out those videos if you haven't seen them already. Everything from those is in Savage Strike, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that set, because I know I definitely am. So be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss out, because this isn't going to be the only Yu-Gi-Oh news. I'm going to be up for a while, and I'm very sorry if you guys are annoyed by me like spamming you guys, but I don't like to make just one video doing everything all together. I like to kind of spread out the videos, that way you can see the one that you want to see. And that's just how I feel about it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.